Good Morning America recently said goodbye to its home for over 2 decades. In fact, the series recently aired its last episode before it switched to its new studio. During the moment, the series also said goodbye to a long-standing member of the GMA family. Fans will soon see Good Morning America debut from a new home. Good Morning America recently aired its last episode from its famous Times Square studio on June 13, 2025. This had been the show's home for nearly 26 years. The series, like many ABC shows, will move production to the Walt Disney Company's New York City headquarters at 7 Hudson Square. Fans will see the series debut new episodes from the new studio on June 16, 2025. Michael Strahan and Robin Roberts on Good Morning America. The recent milestone episode was a time of celebration, complete with performances from singer Alicia Keys. In addition, fans also saw the Good Morning America family say goodbye to one of its own. Just as the series is set to make a big move, Gary Minor, who worked as a stagehand and prop master for the show, will retire. Minor had been part of the show for around 37 years. Co-anchor Michael Strahan shared Gary's behind the scenes, but he is such an integral part of this show. He's been a head stage man and prop master for 37 years. Of course, Strahan turned to Minor and added, "Unfortunately for us, but very fortunate for you, you're retiring now." The show then shared a look back at Minor's time on the show. As Strahan noted, "To us here at GMA, Minor's the heart of the studio." He added, "I love Gary. He's been one of my best friends here. He has been like my Danny DeVito." Gary Noble shared a special surprise for his GMA family, with his own personal touch. Strahan's co-stars also shared kind words for Minor. Robin Roberts added, "I can't imagine walking in the studio and not seeing Gary." George Stephanopoulos teased, "I'm really going to miss having someone my size on the set. Gary's the best." Ginger Z also shared, "He is the most generous, loving, funny guy. And he's just like the right amount of rascal as well." However, Minor also had a surprise for the GMA crew of his own. Taking to the stage, he unveiled a special gift, individual bobbleheads made in his image. Each one was personalized with a heart that had the name of each of the GMA crew's names written on them. Taking to social media, fans and people who've worked with Noble in the past shared their well wishes with him. Good Morning America contributor Laura Gassner-Otting, for example, shared, "All hail Gary, who made so many of my appearances super memorable with the best props in the game." Did you see this recent episode of Good Morning America? Are you excited to see the series make the switch to its new studio? On June 13, 2025, Good Morning America GMA marked the end of an era, airing its final episode from its iconic Times Square studio after nearly 26 years. The milestone episode was a blend of celebration and reflection, featuring a performance by Alicia Keys and a heartfelt tribute to Gary Minor, the show's beloved stagehand and prop master, who retired after 37 years. As GMA prepares to debut from its new state-of-the-art studio at the Walt Disney Company's headquarters at 7 Hudson Square on June 16, 2025, the transition signifies both a physical and emotional shift for the show's family and its millions of viewers. This article explores GMA's farewell to Times Square, the emotional send-off for Minor, the excitement surrounding the new studio, and the cultural impact of these changes, drawing from on-air moments, social media reactions, and the show's storied history. Good Morning America's Times Square legacy. Since September 13, 1999, when GMA first broadcast from its Times Square studio with tennis legend Serena Williams as its inaugural guest, the location has been synonymous with the show's vibrant energy. Nestled at the crossroads of the world, the studio's floor-to-ceiling windows showcase the bustle of New York City, from Broadway marquees to flashing billboards, creating a dynamic backdrop for news, interviews, and concerts. Over 26 years, GMA hosted historic moments, reunions, weddings, pregnancy announcements, and performances by global stars like Beyoncé, Taylor Swift, and Alicia Keys, while delivering breaking news to millions. The Times Square studio, which premiered just months before the new millennium, was a bold move for GMA, which had previously aired from ABC News headquarters since its 1975 debut. The relocation in 1999 amplified the show's cultural footprint, making it a tourist destination where fans gathered outside with signs, hoping for a glimpse of anchors like Robin Roberts, George Stephanopoulos, Michael Strahan, Lara Spencer, and Ginger Z. "I remember thinking, I'm a little girl from Mississippi and I'm working at Times Square," Roberts recalled during the June 9, 2025 broadcast, capturing the awe the studio inspired.